This clip of the Texas Bucket List is brought to you by Spirit of Texas Bank, Slovacek Sausage, Germania Insurance, We Rent It, and RV Source. Well, it's time for the Burger of the Week, and this week we're in Weatherford at a burger joint that's been around since 1958, the Malt Shop. When you're pondering a place to eat in Parker County, just head 3 miles east of town to this roadside stop on the Fort Worth Highway.
It's kind of a icon for Weatherford.
It always is, always good.
We're well known, and we're proud of it.
Gary Williams has owned this hamburger hotspot since 1992, and he's only the third caretaker this stop has ever had. But his history here harkens back even further, all the way back to the day they opened the Malt Shop to attract business from the nearby newly formed lake. You have dates here?
Yeah.
How'd those go?
Pretty good.
Good.
Yeah.
Gary was 14 at the time and cruised here in his 1954 pickup.
It was brand new then, and I wanted to see what it was all about. Never thought I'd learn what it was all about later on.
Over the years, not much has changed at the Malt Shop. Heck, nothing really at all. Even the colors of this pink and chrome palace have remained. But it's not just on the outside. A special person on the inside is also a fixture.
I used to work the front all the time. And then I came back here and I like back here.
Juanita Montgomery. Nice and quiet.
Yeah. Don't have to put up with so much.
She is 85 years old, and she's been with this for years. She was here before previous owners was here even, you know. And she is store manager too.
She's finally reached that level.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This is Juanita's second stint at the Malt Shop. The first was in the early 70s, and she loved the hamburgers so much, she came back in 1990. How many do you eat?
About one a week.
About one a week?
Yeah, I'm on a diet.
Gary and Juanita have a special place in their hearts for this old eatery. Since it was part of their youths, keeping the home fires burning here is almost like a calling for these two, especially when you consider Juanita helped Gary buy the business with a small loan, all in the name of keeping the tradition alive.
When a kid like me just opened this up and didn't have all the money I wanted to take care of it, she was willing to help, and I really appreciated that. I've paid her back now, but there were times when I didn't know how I was going to do it, but she wanted it to go just like I did.
Just to keep the history alive?
Just to keep the history alive. And I hope that when my time comes to leave this life, I hope I will have well helped someone else to continue this way.
Considering the care these great Texans take in keeping the Malt Shop a way of life, it's time to experience the eats. Local legend and head cook Angie Metcalf got us started. How long have you been at the Malt Shop?
I've been here 9 years.
9 years?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Juanita's totally got you beat.
Yes.
What are we cooking today?
Cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger, all right. What makes these cheeseburgers so famous?
The old-fashioned grill we cook them on.
Nice. Angie gets the quarter pounder fired up on the flat top, while I duck for cover. I tell you what, you can't be higher than about 6 foot here.
Yeah, so very true.
You ever bang your head here?
No, not yet.
Not yet?
No.
I got All right. While crouching to cook, you start to realize the time and effort that goes into these simple hamburgers. You're not cooking them fast. It's just it's not searing. It's just like a nice steady grill.
Yes, sir.
Because normally you're jumping back from the grease. While the beef browns, the standard toppings in Texas get put on the toasted bun, and American cheese gets put on the patty. All right,
We
I
let
don't want
the
to get in
cheese
your way.
melt for a little bit, and then we put the top on it.
Sorry, I didn't want to get in Juanita's way.
Okay. We let the cheese melt for a little bit, and then we put the bun on top of it.
There you go. Folded with care. And that's a cheeseburger.
That's a cheeseburger, yes, sir.
All right. Do I go eat in my car? I can't eat in here. Guess I'll go out there.
You want your onion rings? You got to go back that way.
Well, when you're in Weatherford, do as the locals do and eat outside your car, in your car, whatever makes you happy. So we'll go ahead and bust out that big old cheeseburger, and we'll go for the gusto. Just that incredible smell of a homemade drive-in burger. Nothing fancy, just simple with so much history. Like a classic car driving on a sunny Sunday in the Lone Star State, this burger revved my engines. Just a good drive-in cheeseburger.
You can't beat what we serve out of there.
It's been here forever. Good hamburgers.
Well, you think it would be heavy on the grease, but it's really not that bad at all. Comes together very well, great flavor, and just takes you back.
You know, I think it's pretty amazing. It's still the same color, still the same shakes. Everything's still the same, and that's kind of hard to find these days around here.
That is just a down-home delicious, good old cheeseburger.
Fresh made, right on the grill. It's like what I used to make in my mom's cafe when I was a teenager.
Whenever you're in the mood for just a good old cheeseburger, the Malt Shop in Weatherford is well worth a stop on the Texas bucket list.
We're an up-and-coming town, and everything's new, so it's good to have a little bit of tradition here and remember the good old days a little bit.